Hey guys, welcome back. Got a little toy in. I was working on the Praxis bench, or getting ready to work on the Praxis bench to kind of get the loop installed for you guys, to kind of let y'all see it. But I got a little toy in. And before we get to the toy, we get to something else. I like photography. I know this is just a little thing of mine, and you guys probably really don't care. Pull this little thing off. Went to I guess, thrift shop type thing, and found this little case. It's pretty cool. I mean, it looks old, rustic, and it's got little labels here. But if you pull these little trays out right here, cool little photo hanger. So you just put your photos in there and drop it down, and you got a place to store some photos. But I thought it was pretty cool, so I picked it up. It was cheap. It's something just weird. But anyway, I got this in the mail today, and I was like, oh yeah, we got to check that out and get this put up. Thinking about putting it up here in front of one of the boxes and leaving it on where you guys, this is where you guys come into play. This is a LaMatric TIME clock, Bluetooth speaker, whatever you want to call it, but it connects to the internet. And what it can do is it will show exactly how many subscribers I got in real time, and you guys are the ones that are going to make it go up or down. And either which way y'all do it, that's up to y'all. So we're going to get this set up. I'm just going to do a little, time lapse here. Just speed it up, put a little raggedy music to it, because some people like some music, some people don't. So I'm just going to put some music to it and let it rock, and you guys can watch me set it up. All right, here we go. Okay guys, welcome back. We got the little LaMatric thing right here. You guys, if you make it go off during a video, I will not cut it out. It's got cash sounds for going up a subscriber, and I won't, something like that going down. So if you want to go up, down, it doesn't matter. You guys make that happen, not me. So we'll go from there. All right, what we're going to do is we're going to work on the Praxis bench a little bit. We're going to try to get a couple of things put together. Mainly this, the fans, get the fittings on it, and we may get as far, I don't know how long I want this video. So supposedly the 10980XE is releasing tomorrow, so let's see how well that holds up with the holiday and all that going on. You never know with these people, so we'll see. I already got one of these open. No, I do. Yes, I do. So we'll get some fittings on this dude. We'll get moving forward. These are the Alpha Cool nylon, Tygon, whatever you want to call it, fittings for this. We're going to put a couple in here. I already got the O-rings on the bottom. Like I said, I have never done a custom loop. I've always done AOIs. Yeah, I screw up. Words are hard, guys. I'm telling y'all. Y'all gonna get some laughs out of me. I don't know how tight to put fittings. I'm learning. Everybody else, I am learning. I went ahead and mounted the pump. I had a little issue when I was playing with it first and trying to get it on there. What I noticed was the Praxis bench has these pre-drilled holes on the side, and they got some slots. The problem with that is there's actually two problems with that. The slots aren't big enough for the screws. These huge, I think they're 8mm screws to go through. And when in the one point that they will go through, the Plex backing on here is actually got a bigger hole cut, so it will fit through both. But when you put they got little nylon washers on them. When you put that little washer on it, it kicks sideways. Funny stuff happens. I didn't like it, so I had to drill new holes. Use the template. They give you a little sticker template. Use it. I didn't. Learn from my mistakes. Don't make your own. Let's make sure I'm not doing all this for nothing, because yeah, I do tend to screw up. Let's just make sure. How you like cutting tool? Yeah, you gotta love a cutting tool. Always use it for what it's not meant for, right? Make sure this tubing actually fits these the fittings, because I've never done, I'm telling y'all, I've literally never done a custom water loop. I've always done the AOIs, so I could very well have bought the wrong fittings for the tube or bought the wrong tube for the fitting, however you want to look at it. I did my research as much as I possibly could, but you're like me, you always, something always, was it Darwin's law or whatever they call it? If it can go wrong, it will. Well, it fit that. It fit that. And that does screw down, so we're good. We can put something together now. So we'll get this all pulled back apart here. Maybe. Oh yeah, that's tight. That shouldn't leak at all. We'll get all this pulled apart, put this out of the way. They send you a bunch of new O-rings in here. I do not know why, but there is a bunch of them, and they're in different colors too. You got blues, yellows, looks like a pinkish red. So you get 6 fittings in a little box. If I remember, I'll put some links down below. You guys, if y'all want to support my channel and the craziness on my channel, if you do, there's always an affiliate link or something on there to where you go buy something on Amazon and it actually gives me a little kickback from it. Well, the thing is, no matter what you buy after you click my affiliate link, I get a little kickback. It ain't much, it's not, but still any little bit helps. And then I could proceed doing other crazy stuff for you guys. Like right now I've lost something. There it is. Yeah, video to come on this, guys. This thing is awesome. I'm gonna just tell you all that now. Before I ever even do a review, anything on that, it is awesome. Me and my son, I ordered it. I wanted to check it out. I've seen videos all over the internet about it. Oh, this is this. Everybody complains about this, that, and the other on it. From the videos I've seen of people watching it, the immersion into that is phenomenal. Now I've rode in VR machines and stuff like that. I may be over exaggerating. It's just a lot of people that's played VR and they played better stuff. Don't take me wrong, that thing's great. I love it. No coffee tonight. Doing some Dr. Pepper. We gotta get some fans. So we need 3 fans for this. We're gonna put them all on here and get some tubing. Get the CPU block out. I don't know. I've heard of directional, non-directional. I don't know which one I have. Don't know which one to go with. I guess I'm gonna figure that out as we go. These are the same Vardar fans that I ordered a bunch of. Put them on here and figure out how I'm going to wire them, how I'm going to turn them. The way the wire doesn't look so horrible. Leave it to me. I like drilling holes and stuff. I'll drill holes and slip the wire through them. Never know with me. Probably not, but still, hey. Let that stuff there out of the way. Well, them are nice to find. Them batteries for the other camera. Oh yeah, I am shooting this on the, matter of fact, yeah, I'm shooting this on the EOS R. That last fan may be a booger to put on. So we may wait on actually putting screws in it. Yeah. I don't like hanging wires, so we'll figure that out too as we go along. I'm busy making a mess with all these screws and stuff I'm dumping out. But I don't know which ones I gotta have, so we gotta go that route. So I think them are gonna be entirely too long. Yes. I need the ones that are shorter than this. And that may be them, the 30 millimeters. There's 2 bags of them. I need one more. Did they not give me another bag of 30 millimeters? Maybe they're in here. But this would be with the other radiator, not this one. Oh, I know where the others are. But hey, I got more. 35, 35, 35, 30s. All it needs one. They're in that. Now I put them in that radiator, hold them into place with the fans. But the store sells more. I can get more if needed. And I hate these bags, so we're going to do it the easy way. Just rip them open. So, anyway, the 10980XE, everybody's like, oh, this, that. I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to give it a try on my own and get my own thoughts and ideas from it. Because, oh, I just noticed something, but they won't fit through there. Well, that just sucks. Okay. Anyway, back to what I was saying. I'm going to get my own ideas from it. I'm not going to go what everybody else says. I want the 18-core 36-thread processor, and that's what I'm going to go with. The AMD 3950X, they're saying that thing is a beast. And you guys, if y'all don't want to watch me do this, I'm just going to be a rambling head video anyway. You guys can absolutely 100% just put my ugly mug out of the way and just listen to my ramble, or you can just completely turn me off. I don't care. I'm going to be doing this with or without you. Either way, yes. I know that sounds strange, but yes, I do talk to myself. You need to know that. Like I said, we're just installing some fans. I'm just putting this stuff together. It's going to be a kind of a long video. You can skip to the end, whatever you want to do, and see it filled with water. I don't know which color of water I want to go with, so right now, I got to get out that cryo fluid and read on it, because unlike most men, I did not read the instructions when I got it to know what to do before this video. So I have to read the instructions and figure out what we got to do as far as mixture. Now, in the previous video, I did rinse this radiator out, and it did turn out really, really well. It was real clean. From what I've read, though, guys, don't go by that Alpha Cool. From what I understand, not knocking Alpha Cool, because every manufacturer is different, but they do not clean their radiators after they put them together. Some companies do. Alpha Cool, from what I read and what I understand, they usually do not. So that's just something to keep in mind, guys. If you have to rinse it, nobody has commented on, hey, you did it wrong with putting no vinegar in it. Guys, I'm waiting. I'm not going nowhere. Y'all want to talk? I will talk about it. I'm not opposed to it one bit. Grabbing a plug here, just kind of see how these things are going to land out, because they won't be actually powered up yet. But I want to see if they're going to all plug into this. I may have to do some adjusting on the plugs where I put them, but you know, that's me. You know what I probably didn't order? See, I told you this was coming. I most likely did not order, or did I, an extension cable to plug these things into the motherboard to even turn them on. Knowing me, that did not happen. And they would be zip tied right there for now until I figure out how I'm going to do them later on. Let me look here. Pardon my rear. Yeah, so that didn't happen. I will get an extension cable to be able to hook these things in. What we're doing now anyway is filling the loop, getting everything mounted up. We'll put a screw or two in this last fan, and we'll that way, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to remove it to put these fittings on here. The pieces to cover the tubing. Now I know some people don't even use these caps. They say, oh, you get enough pressure. I've always dealt with AOIs. I do not know if that crap is going to leak or not leak. So, you know what I think I'll do? Even though I put all these screws in this, if I take and flip this bench thing over, I might could plug it directly into, no, there's not a fan header. Thank you, EVGA. Alright, so this is what it's going to look like pretty much sitting on the back of the case. I can line this up in a one-shot deal. Alright, these wires will probably just tuck under. This is the back. Who cares? It's a test. It's a wet test bench is what they're calling it. So, and in the next video, hopefully, excuse me here. In the next video, hopefully, this top on this table is bare wood. Now, with that being bare wood, this thing has black feet on it, and I've made a mess as normal. My work area, I love it. This bench, let me pull it over here, get in front of you guys, tilt her down, has these black rubber feet right here and right here. And as you can tell, I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but there's several little black marks on this bench. What has happened is if you do not pick this thing up and move it, physically just pick it up, move it, not slide it around like I'm bad about doing, it leaves a black streak like sneakers on a tennis court, on a basketball court. It's horrible. So you guys may want to consider that. Depending on where you're going to put this, if you guys get one, turn this where I could turn it a little bit. You may want to take into consideration that it will leave marks on your table. And if you're doing it in the kitchen table playing with this thing, if you have a wife friend, hey, if you have a wife friend, my wife is my friend, but if you have a wife or a girlfriend or even a mother and you're in there on a nice kitchen table and you pull this thing across there and you leave black marks on it, I didn't tell you to do it, guys. I did not tell you to do it. So let's turn this where it's a little more presentable. Now this is going to kind of poke out a little bit, but OCD kicking in, gotta get straight up. I don't know if you guys can hear my heater going. It's kind of cool here tonight. I did forget to turn it off after I set up the little doohickey that's sad. 70 is sad. But I got 70 of you people that if you're still out there that like watching some of the craziness in my life and what I'm doing. Go ahead and pull these on out of this box. I'm going to use every one of them on this build anyway. So if you guys, I'm telling you, interact with me. I'll talk to you. I'll talk to myself. I'll talk to you for sure. If you notice, I'm kind of relaxing a little bit more in front of the camera. I'm learning a little bit more about the camera, so that helps a lot too. I'm still shooting in auto. I've taken a bunch of pictures for the family in the past couple of days. I got family members in from all over. That's why this is actually a little late getting up. This ought to be interesting. These are going to be some tight turns for this. This should be in, which is what we want. We're going to push it out. We want the bubbles to come out the top. So we want it up there. And this to come right about here. Let's cut this and just try. Hey, if I have to order more tubing, I'm telling you guys, I've already got to order something there anyway. I have to order an extension cable for them fans because I'm an idiot and didn't think about it. If you're going to use these, don't forget to put them on. It's like heat shrink. You get your wires soldered together and you forget to put heat shrink on. Happen to you? Happen to me. Now let's see if I can actually get this fitting down in here. I got it in here, tighten it up with my fingers. I know these don't have to be super tight. They're just a compression type fitting. So we'll get them snug down real good. That way, you know, all the water pressure this bad boy is going to, almost done it. It's going to create is going to blow them lines, slap off this thing. It's going to be a bad mamma jammer. Anyway, I think I started, but I didn't finish earlier. I did tell everybody in the last video, if you guys wasn't around for that, that will be the let's set this out of the way. The 719 will be an AMD system. How long it stays an AMD system, I don't know, but it will be. So I know Intel fanboy. What do you expect? I grew up with the years and years and years of, yeah, AMD had this, AMD had that, this, that, and the other. Guys, don't get me wrong. Don't take what I'm saying as something that's set in stone. The only reason I've always used Intel is because of reliability. And they run cooler, just so much cooler over. That's changed. That has changed. Guys, it has changed. And I mean, tremendously changed over the past few years. It's gotten to where that Intel is not the cooler chip to run. That AMD is the way to go. Because they are not fire starters anymore, as everybody's calling them. Guys, I cannot say this enough. Electronics change. I remember back when I was growing up that there was times that, say, a good example would be, you know, when Apple first come out, nobody wanted it. Nobody. Everybody was IBM. I know I'm kind of dating myself here, don't get me wrong. But it literally was. It was, nobody wanted Apple. Everybody wanted Intel or IBM. That was the computer to have. Apple was a no-no. You don't want that? No. I mean, that's garbage. They're coming by, you know, way of nothing and just trying to. No, guys, it's not that way anymore. There's some shorter ones. There's 4 of them. There they are. It's not that way anymore, by no means. I'm going to be offset a little bit here, but screw these little bad boys in to hold this thing kind of in place to where I can get, and I'm not trying to mount anything at this moment. I'm just setting these on here. Them one two that's a different one. What's going on here? I did buy this block used. So, there it is right there. He did include anything. He said it was new, which it is new. It has never had fluid in it. It's never had anything screwed. I removed the cover. So, excuse me. The if you save $1 here, $1 there, that's, man, I'm all about that. Don't get me wrong. I'd rather put the extra dollars and stuff I have into this camera gear and stuff that I use for you guys to make you guys a little bit better video. Now I'm going to want, these were marked in and out. Out should go to the radiator. In is from the pump. So we're going to set that thing like so. And we're going to cut some tubing. Now guys, I may be fixing to mess up here in a few minutes and y'all going to get a really good laugh. I wonder if I could put them, I do have something here. I wonder if they'll work and not interfere. I think they will. I think they will a lot. Anyway, you guys might get a really good laugh here in a minute. I have never tried in my life to power on a system not being plugged up. So this may be funny. I'm fixing to prime this loop. I know you guys can't really see it yet, but I'll get it turned around where you guys can see me filling the water and this, that, and that. I don't know how to do V footage real good yet, so bear with me, guys. One day I'll get some of that sexy B-roll footage, and I got one of these tight. There we go. Put all this back in here. Shims and plates and, you know, little things to separate the water and springs and lockdowns and, oh, good grief. I've got a ton of stuff I dumped out of that bag, but it'll all go back in the box, watch. Anyway, I've never powered on a system without it all being plugged up and everything. And in this little kit I got around here somewhere, I think it's in that box. No, it's in the bag here with the power cables, which is I got to have. There he is. There is these, this little thing that plugs into your 24 pin, and you can just power the power supply on it. It's supposed to come on and you can prime the pump and this, that, and the other. We're going to see how that works, because I know absolutely nothing about trying to start a power supply without hitting the power button on a computer. I've never had to do that, not once in my life. So this is going to be interesting. Now I put these little adapters on here, that way maybe, just maybe, they'll clear the fans with the tubing. I think they will. They'll be close. Anyway, put these little adapters on here to just kind of keep it a lower profile, look a little cleaner. Maybe. If you guys see me doing something wrong in these videos, comment on it. I will laugh with you. I'm always one for a good laugh. Alright, so we need, N is on the bottom. It's going to be coming directly from the pump. It's going to be a weird little loop, and I don't want no pressure on it. So we're going to cut it kind of long. I'm not scared to have tubes. I don't care to look like a mad scientist. It doesn't bother me. I'm mad anyway, so why can't I be a scientist to go along with it? Like I said, long video, rambling. I'm sitting here trying to think of what color fluid I want to put in this, because we're getting pretty close to, and this is pretty simple if I did it right. What color fluid I want to put in this thing, because yeah, let's do a little. Oh yeah, that looks just wicked. Ooh. Wouldn't you know it? We'll stop here, take this phone call. Okay, yeah, we're back. So the wife was asking, we're fixing to fry turkey. She was asking how much oil I needed, this, that, and the other for the fryer. Anyway, I'm a train wreck. I lost my train of thought. So we're gonna put this little loop together. Go ahead and continue. You guys need to help me with colors. I'm gonna pick a color. More than likely is what's gonna happen, because I'm gonna watch the color go into the little bottle and mix around. Get on there, buddy. There we go. Tighten it down. Y'all don't laugh at my loop. Jeez Louise, guys. So the point of this, the way I'm doing this loop, is that hopefully one day the processor that I'm putting on here can be changed out and I could test different ones. I have the 7800X in my computer now. Maybe one day I'll own something else, get comparisons, and throw them all in the same test bench or the same video card, if possible. Now, this is going to look cool. I'm sorry. I'm excited as probably you guys are. I'm probably more excited. Oh yeah. We're going to have a tubing war over here. There are going to be tubes running everywhere. And I'm not hiding them. I want them to be seen. I'm crazy like that. This will be enough for the Fantex for the drain loop. Because all that, I went from not ever building a custom loop, guys, to building a flex loop. Tygon. It's Tygon tubing. But I went from never building one anyway, it was back where I was going with the story, to building this. And my next one is going to be a hardline. And thank you, Jay's 2 cents, for, I can't say forcing me. You're not forcing anything. I'm forcing me to do this. So I want to do it. Let's remove this because I know where it's going. I don't want to put too much pressure on that plate. I do know these acrylic tops, and this is a clear acrylic EK block. EK Supremacy Evo. It's clear, and I don't want to crack the top. Another crack, and it does have the plate in there already. Alright, so let me set this back on here pretty easy. The tubes fit perfectly between them two fans with the 45s, 90s, excuse me, two 90s on here. It's not the prettiest loop, but and no, I'm not running any VU fluid. That would actually look pretty cool, but I heard bad things and seen bad things from it. I don't want to do that. So let's get out some cables. And everybody cross their fingers with me here. We're going to need a 24 pin. This is the little jumper that they supply you with the 1300 G2. And there's a power cable down in the bottom. And we need a... Okay guys, y'all really going to have to give me something to talk about. Me talking to myself sucks. Which is, I know, even though I'm going to talk to myself, oh well, I'm going to talk to myself. What I may do. And here you go. This is a little thing for you. Guys, this is something I'm going to start. And some of you guys may quit watching because of this. I'm going to put this jumper on here. Look, boop. If you guys leave a comment, I will comment and reply to you in the comments. But with that being said, I will also read your comment live, or I say live, recorded on the next video I do. So say John asked, how did, or where did you get your stuff from? I'll reply in the comments, hey, I got all this stuff from EK. The pump, now the block I did not, but the pump, the tubing, cutter, all that come from EK. And with that being said, that's how I would reply in the comments. Plug this wire in real quick on peripheral that I cannot see. So let me tilt her up. Hopefully I won't break anything. I'll reply in the comments. And what I'll do is I'll grab my phone, and on the next video I will read the comment and I will reply to you on the video. That way you can see, hey, if you don't read the comments, or come back and read them. And plus, if it's something really needed to learn, or knowledge based, or something of that nature, you guys, and I'll turn that flashlight out, don't worry guys, I don't forget all the time. You guys can learn from it as well. So, alright, we got that plugged up. We got a mess here with cables already. Enough to give Jay seizures. And yes, I'm referring to Jay's 2 cents, buddy. I know, cable management is driving you nuts. But if you want to just come on over here and cable manage for me, be my guest. But anyway, at the moment, we're going to fill this loop. And I'm not going to zoom in on it. Guys, I'm just myself. I don't have an editor. So we're gonna fill this loop. We're gonna put water in it. We're gonna watch for leaks. Probably gonna spray water everywhere. So, but we're gonna put water in this loop, and I may have to put more water in this bottle to fill this loop on up, which is fine because I have extra distilled water. You know what's bad? I did it exactly what I said I needed to do first. I needed to read that bottle of crow fluid. Let's get it over here. How much to what? Does it say? I can't read German. How much is 900 milliliters of water? Well, let's just see. Boom, there's that flashlight I told you I wouldn't forget. So, 900 water cups. 4 cups. How much bottle is this? I don't know. We'll add later. We're going to fill now. I don't know if it's going to try to shoot out this, so I'm just going to cover it with my finger. Find the button. Who's got the button? There it is. Ready? Here we go. First run, see if we can spray water. There it goes. We're going to stop it. It run a little bit after that, but I don't think that's going to hurt anything. This is an extremely long video, and I may cut it down some, guys, because I know I'm rambling a lot. You guys probably don't want to hear me ramble. What I am going to do, we're going to grab the trusty water here. I know we're going to need some more. I'm going to shake the living poo-poo out of this. Shake this out over here. I'm going to pour about half this bottle in here, which is, I'm probably going to change the water out before long anyway, just because I'll probably like to change it, just because me. And we're going to puncture the top on this thing. Let me guess. I don't know. I'm not going to ask. But there's probably some kind of rule here. It says that thing don't hold 4 cups. Let's say it holds about 3, 2.5. So what we're going to, you know, I have a beaker. I have a 1,000 milliliter beaker. Hang on. So, I have a 1,000 milliliter beaker. 1,000 milliliter beaker. We're going to do this a different way. That's 100 milliliters. And we will save this water. So actually what we're going to do is we're going to pour this water in here first. And we're going to fill it. I got to see it, guys, not you. So we're going to fill this thing up to approximately 1,000 milliliters. Because 900 plus 100 equals 1,000. I believe that's my math. There we go. Now that tells me right there, I already know. Number one, there's a little thing floating in there. Might be able to get it out. I doubt it. Number one, I know I done put 2 bottles. I only put 1 jug in there. Let's take this. We have the removable tool right here. That's the nice thing about this jug, guys. Telling y'all, if you don't have one, get one. It's in the description. You can actually pull water out of your system if you need to with this. You squeeze the heck out of it, put it under water, and let it do its thing. It'll pull the water right back into the jug for you. I know it can't get it out of the tubes. I get that. But this will get more of the fluid that I need in there into it. Just like that. We'll take and pour, fill it in here. But doing it this way, now, I know, that's probably all will not fit in this jug, and I understand that. But it'll be okay. I won't complain to no one but myself more than once. Now I'll just go steal another wife's container out of the house and she'll gripe at me. Which, guys, she does have that container back. She's seen the video. She didn't even know I grabbed the container. She, I use that. That was funny. It was real funny, actually. I thought it was funny. I laughed at her. Now, guys, I don't have steady hands at all. If you do, thank you. You can do this all day long. I don't. I'm having trouble holding it now. I'm watching the fluid, and you can see the water shake and move around. Yeah, it's not going to hold it all. As long as I don't put it down and drink it. Well, it might help me keep from corroding inside, right? Wait, it may hold it all. This may be a 1,000-liter bottle. Wouldn't you know, EK's got their stuff together. Guys, that right there tells you a lot about EK. You take a bottle of this, put in this bottle, and then fill this bottle up. It will be so close that that few little milliliters up top will not make a difference at all. You'll have the correct amount of stuff you need in your fluids to do your system, and you'll be good to go. Let's set it over here. We're going to fill her on up. We're going to turn it. The 1300 power supply switch is kind of builds up capacitors, and then the pump runs a little bit after the fact, so it takes a minute for it to kick on because it's not a cheap power supply. Then when you kill it, it takes a minute for it to stop. We'll put some more in there. This will be 3 full. This is also going to tell me how much water I need for the other one. Man, oh man. Let's do this again. What color should I make it? The hint's been in front of you the whole time. Oh, that's 3. We're going to let it run. It's going to pull a bunch of air out of the system. Start checking your fittings and stuff for leaks, which is the only place I even fear leaks is where I screwed the shit down to the pump and the radiator and this, that, and the other. Now it's going to be kind of funny looking for a while, but that's fine. Now something else I did get. This is the die pack. This die pack here has mixing dies and a chart. Let's see if I can get this thing open. You got 3 different color dies here. And if you want a chart, good luck, they say. No, I'm just joking. You supposedly can mix any color, any darkness of the color you want. Supposedly there's a QR code that says scan code or to get the user manual. So we use camera, I think. Maybe, let's see. And it does, it opens the EK website in Safari if you're an iPhone user. Have no clue about Android user, guys. So we're going to click on here, get the user manual, and get what color I want. Which is I want orange. And it wants a lot of orange. But to what ratio? So basically it's just a lot of yellow and some red. So what we're going to do, take a lot of yellow. We're going to start dyeing yellow. That is some bright yellow. Let's see what we can do here. Oh yeah. Instant yellow. So we're going to give a good hard squirt of yellow. Get it really good and yellow. And I'm going to tell y'all right now, that's pretty yellow. Then we're going to start adding red to it. Don't do it my way. I'm just guessing. So here we go, red. Red should work pretty quick on it. Boy, check that out. Not orange enough for me. Try a couple more drops. Does that look orange, guys? I mean, does it? Kinda does. The tubes aren't real orange. That looks a little more orange. Crazy faces I make while I'm doing stuff. I don't know what I'm doing, but hey. my roller coaster of me. Let's try one more drop of red. One drop. There, I think that's going to be orange enough for me. For now. Maybe later we'll change it to purple or green or blue or something. But supposedly you're supposed to be able to make the whole spectrum of colors. This is not an opaque color. I think that's what it's called. It actually, it's just a dye. It's probably going to dye everything I have, which includes the reservoir, the lines and all that. But, you know, it is what it is. I'm gonna grab a screwdriver. Really didn't want to use a screwdriver, but hey. Alright, tighten this down. We'll let it run for a little while. And I'll stop my talking head video. And what we're going to do, since I have the greatest place in the world for this thing to run, is we're going to pull it around. Let it sit here, just in shot where you guys can see it, and let it run, let air come out. Now, put this water out of the way, because I'll knock it over. Like I said, beginning of the video, I'll put down the Amazon link stuff. I'll go over it one more time with you guys. It does not charge you guys extra at all. It does not cost you 1 cent more. You guys click my link, go to Amazon, and if you go off of my thing and order anything, so say I put, a lot of people are wondering, it's the only reason I'm explaining this. If you don't like it, skip forward. If you click on my link, say for this desk mat that's on Amazon, and you click off of the desk mat and click on a pair of shoes, and you order them shoes, within, I think it's 12 or 24 hours, I don't remember, of actually clicking on this mat, I'll get a little bit of kickback, even if you order the shoes and not the desk mat. So that helps. I've put a lot of money into this channel, not asking for it back. I'm doing it because I love it. But with any money that does come in, I can put into the channel and order new stuff and new gadgets and do reviews for you guys. So there you go. The loop's going to run. I'm going to let it run, leak test it. Processor's supposed to be out tomorrow. If it is, it will be ordered tomorrow. Just that simple. It'll be on its way. And I'm going to try to get it next day, 2 day, whatever they offer me. But I'll have it quickly. We'll throw a graphics card on here. I don't have a 2080 Ti yet. I'll probably just take my 1080 GTX 1080s, one of them, and throw in there and just see how the processor itself performs. And we'll go from there, because I really want to get this thing up and running. And then we're going to get busy on this guy back here. I don't know what motherboard to go with. Help me out in the comments. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Let's make this little meter over here go up. It's on 70. My son unsubscribed just so we can see how long it takes for it to show up. He hasn't resubscribed yet. Bye.